Jonathan, welcome to my channel. My name is Stefania if you're new here. So today we are going to be talking about new makeup releases. I try not to film these too often. I really only try to do them when there's a lot coming out that I'm actually interested in buying, even though I shouldn't. So let's go ahead and talk about some new makeup releases, my thoughts, opinions. I always love to hear your guys's. So yeah, it's always just a fun video to film. Let's go ahead and hop in. Please don't forget to subscribe before we get started. I would really appreciate it. I do upload here 3 to 4 times a week, so I'd love to have you. And let's go ahead and roll into the new releases. All right, I pulled up Trend Mood. We are all set to go. My lighting looks a little weird, and I'm not sure what's going on. Like, nothing's changed. So I'm just like, what's this? But I know I need to take down my Halloween decorations. I still have them up all over the house. There's no way I take down my decorations and then put up, like, Christmas. It's like, gotta be one or the other, so I'm just gonna do it all in one. But I'm also not a crazy Christmas person. I'm the Grinch. All right, so I'm going to start by talking about the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. I still get confused. Like, the Instagram is called Jaclyn Cosmetics, and yet she still tags it as Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, and I'm like, which is it? What is it? What? I don't know. It bugs me. But the products look... I love highlighters. I'm not going to lie. Like, I like them a lot. So for me, I'm like, I said this when I did my lipstick review. I was just like, I'll give the brand another chance. I do believe in that. So I'm happy to buy the collection. I think if I was a YouTuber, like if I was not doing YouTube videos, I probably would wait and see reviews first and then get it the second time around. Or if it doesn't sell out, who knows what's going to happen with this release. I'm also a little bit like, ugh, it's like one of those on the borderline where you just feel like there's going to be a lot of drama with it no matter what. But I believe in second chances, and I'm like, I do love me a good highlight. So I feel, though, like, just considering what happened last time, the prices are a little up there. A little high. Like, I feel like if they were priced about $5 lower, I'd feel a little bit more comfortable. But for that reason, I just don't know how much I'm going to get out of the collection. And then I don't know if any of you guys have a problem. There's 2 highlighting palettes. One's, light medium and then medium to dark. I am by no way complaining about my skin tone, but I feel like every time I'm like, the last 2 in the light palette would work for me and the first 2 in the dark palette would work for me. Like, I just feel like they, sometimes I'm like, can you just come out with 3? That would be nice, because I'm scared, like, silver highlights don't look that great on me, and yet, like, the deeper ones in the dark palette aren't going to work for me either. So that's just, I'm not complaining. I know a lot of people have it way worse, but yeah, I just don't know. So I think I am going to get the light highlighting palette, which is $49 for 4 shades. So it is up there. I feel like when talking about the Jaclyn Hill releases, it's like, I feel like what she did, it's hard to be creative in this space now. You know what I mean? For product releases to come out. And I love the packaging of these. Yes, do I feel like she probably took like her favorite products from other brands and made it into her own? Yeah. But at the same time, like if I was going to make clothing, I would do the same thing. Or if I was going to make makeup, I would probably do the same thing. So like when I look at the loose highlighting powders, I think of like Kylie. Like she loves the Fiji highlight. So I feel like that's what those are probably going to be like. And I love those. So it's, you know what I mean? So I'm comfortable with it. And then the setting powder is kind of like, she always talks about the Absolute Pesh setting powder that she, I've never tried that. I feel like I'm too lazy for something like that. So that's the one I might skip on. I just don't think I would take the time to like really set my face and do that. So that's my only one that I'm just like, yeah, $34. I don't know about that. Like I need to see reviews on that first. And then I don't know what the ingredients are either, whether it's going to be good to put all over your face. I don't know. So I'm more interested in like maybe one of the mini ones, the Beaming Light Loose Highlighters, and the actual accent, like the highlight palette. So those are kind of where I'm at. And hopefully they have, she said they were going to have a lot of bundles, so I hope they tell us what the bundles are ahead of time. But the brushes, I'm a little bit like, I don't know how much the brushes cost individually, but they're still synthetic brushes. So I don't know. I don't know. The one thing I'm like, maybe. The highlight palette plus a brush is supposedly $59. And I'm like, if I paid an extra $10, I don't think I'd be too upset about it. But there better be some free shipping after $100 or something. I don't remember what the shipping cost was. But that's how I feel about the Jaclyn Hill palettes. What do you guys think? Like, a lot of people are like, oh, they remind me of Becca, which it does. But at the same time, like the Becca one, I did not like. because I didn't like the blush in there, and it was a shimmer blush, which just don't look good on me in general. They just really draw my texture, and I'm just, ugh, I don't like them. And then the bronzer in the Chloe palette was too light for me, and the bronzer in the Malika palette would have been perfect for me. So, yeah, highlighting palettes, I feel like at least hopefully I can get use out of all the shades. Let's try what I'm trying to think of. Like, I like that she didn't just do one palette, because I don't like that. I never use highlighters as a eyeshadow. Like, I know you can, but I have enough eyeshadow. Like, I don't go out of my way to use a highlight most of the time for an eyeshadow. And that's kind of where it brings me into like Fenty. They released their new shade. Remember, they had all the drama. But I did not get that one just because, here it is. What was it called? Ruby Riches is what it's called now. $36. It looks gorgeous, but I feel like I would just rather like darker ladies man. Like, I feel like that's going to be such a gorgeous color. But for me, like I said, I don't like blush toppers that are super shimmery. So I was just like, it's not going to work for me. So I skipped on that. And then Colourpop has quite a few releases. I'm not going to lie. You guys know I'm a bronzer for suckers. I'm a sucker for bronzers. I'm a sucker for everything. But bronzer-wise, like, I was looking at the new coconut collection, and I was like, ooh, yeah. But I am trying to be mindful that Black Friday is coming up, and there's definitely things that I want to get from other brands that I've been waiting on for a Black Friday deal. So I'm trying not to go too crazy, especially since we just had the stuff on sale. So I'm probably going to be skipping on a lot of Colourpop releases and maybe revisiting. They also are coming out with a Frozen collection. I think that got released today, actually. And it looks pretty, but I feel too old for this. Like, I feel like it's a pretty palette, but I'm just like, I don't like musicals, you know? I liked Moana, and I like a lot of the ones when I was like super young, like Lion King, anything with animals, or Anastasia. But yeah, I feel more like I would get this for, you know, Evie or like my mom's kids, you know what I mean? Like, that would really enjoy it. But for me, I'm just kind of like, I don't know if you really need that. So I probably am going to skip over it. Like, I'm good. Even though I'm saying all this, and yet I was like jumping up and down for joy for the Lion King collection. So I think it's just personal preference. I prefer animals, and that's where that goes. Kylie Cosmetics is also releasing a holiday 2019 collection. I think I'm probably going to pass on this. I haven't even seen what the eyeshadow looks like, but you guys know I love Kylie products, but I generally skip on her actual palettes. And really the things that I'm always like, ooh, with her is like her lip products. The mini lip bundle looks cute, but again, I'm like, I don't need it. But the packaging is just so cute. Like, she always kills it with holiday packaging for sure. But yeah, there's nothing that I'm just like, oh my gosh, I have to have that. The shimmering eye glazes look really nice. I kind of want one of those. But then I was looking at the red, and I'm trying to like decide. I really love these Glam Attacks from Haus Labs, and she is coming out with a holiday, she said holiday collection. I feel like people were like in the comment section like, this isn't a collection, because she's only coming out with a new lipstick and then a new Glam Attack shade, which is like a red, and I kind of want that. So I don't think I need Kylie's shimmer eye glaze and this. They're the same color. They're reds, you know what I mean? Holiday. I'm more into holiday shadows than I am to red lips. Red lips scare me very much. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with those. I'm actually happy that Haus Labs, yes, I want to see them come out with more products, but I'd rather space out my holiday collections. So I'm kind of happy she's only coming out with two. I'm like, why do we complain about like things where it's just like, this is too much? So yeah, no brand can win. It's like either too much or too little, and I'm just like, I prefer the little. Like, that's fine for me. I'm sure she will come out with more releases. I would love to see more shades of the Glam Attacks. Like, I really like these. And the lip pencils are really good too. So the Kylie collection, I'm kind of like, maybe I will pick up a product or two, but I'm not really like settled on it. Like, I'm just kind of like, it's pretty, but I don't need it. Like, I feel like her lip products are getting super repetitive, which I don't blame her, because I mean, how many nudes do I have? Like, I can't say anything. But yeah, we'll see what the eyeshadow palette looks like, but I will most likely, they're not my favorite. The eye glazes, if you don't have them, go. Like, I don't think you'll be disappointed in those at all. And then Laura Lee, I feel bad. Like, she just came out with a highlighting palette, too. And I was just like, I've never tried Laura Lee Los Angeles. It's just never really, like, pulled me in. I didn't even know if they were still making makeup. But I passed on that. That came out, I think, last week. And especially now that I'm going to... It's not like influencer against influencer. It's just, I feel like I would more enjoy the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics one as long as there's no issues, you know? So she did come out with 2 highlighting palettes, though, and they do look really pretty. She did the same thing, a medium and a light. But hers are very affordable. I don't know. I feel like they've gotten more affordable, which I don't know if it's good or bad, but, like, her palettes used to be in the $40 range, weren't they? And then these highlighting palettes look like giant pans, but they're only $19? I'm not complaining. I would love to save money. I'm just saying, like, is that, like, the quality is different? Like, did you change something? Like, why is there that big of a price discrepancy? Another thing I'm actually really interested in is M Cosmetics. I've never tried them either, but they have quite a few, like, lip products coming out that look really pretty. I love my yellow baby poo type lips, and I was like, saw that color, like the yellow, and I was just like, I need it. I need it. I need it. I feel like we just watched, like, what did we watch? Quirky Romano? No, question? You got a question? But yeah, those look really pretty. It's just like $24 for lipstick. It's not like that's, like, super expensive, but it's not like you can order it off a different site. So you have to order it off their site, and that makes me nervous when I haven't tried a brand yet. Like, I don't know. So that's definitely caught my attention, but I don't know if I'll follow through with it. KKW and Mario are releasing a round 2 collection. Unless it really wows me, I think I'm going to skip on this. I will fully admit responsibility that I bought into the hype and bought the first collection. And that was around when I think I started my channel. But I never reached for that palette or any of the products. Like, it was just... they weren't bad, but I feel like I'm just it's like KKW, I feel like they make bomb lip products, and then everything else, I'm like, I have that. I have that. Oh, yeah, I got that. So I don't think I would... We'll see what happens. We'll see what it actually is, but I think I'll probably pass on that. Tarte released a collaboration with Lila Pons. Hopefully that's right. It looks okay. I'm someone who's weird about the way that shadows are placed, and I like them to be in a straight line, or else it drives me crazy. And this is just an easy pass for me. Like, there's just nothing in here that I'm super excited about. It just looks like stuff I already have. So I am going to be passing on that for sure. Face Halo is releasing, like, limited edition, like, holiday face halo things. I'm like, face halo things. I've never tried them. I would love to know if you guys have, though, because that sounds really nice. I don't know. Like, I've never pulled the trigger on them. I'm just like, it's limited edition, $28. It's not the cheapest thing. It's not the most expensive, but I really haven't looked into them too much. So for right now, I'm going to pass on them, but I would love to hear your guys' feedback if you have tried it. Sol de Janeiro is releasing a new cream. It's a body cream. I love the packaging of this. I think it's so cute. I'm horrible. I'm like always like, ooh, packaging. But my thing is, it's a new body moisturizer. It's fragrance free. I buy Sol de Janeiro for the fragrance. So I'm going to pass on this. It's an easy pass for me because I'm just like, no. The best part of Sol de Janeiro is the fragrance. Nope, not going to do it. One that also caught my eye, though, was Milk Cosmetics. They have their holiday collection, and that looks really pretty. Like the palettes look pretty, the highlighter looks really pretty, but I still think I'm going to pass on it for now. I still want to, even during the Sephora VIP sale, like, I looked at Smoke Obsessions, and I put it in my cart, and I took it out, and I was just like, no, you don't need another palette. But it does look like all these products look so nice. And the highlighter, I love the little skull, like, embossment of it, but I'm also like, I don't want to be one of those crazy people that just, like, is too scared to dip into something because of how pretty it looks. So for me, I'm going to pass, especially because Melt is a little bit higher priced. If the collection comes to Sephora and I can swatch it in store, maybe I'll change my mind. But for right now, I am going to pass on that. Tati Beauty is supposedly coming out with something on Black Friday. All it says, this one is a game changer, this one is different, changes it all, and really helps everybody's beauty routine. So I'm assuming it's a primer of sorts. I don't know. She does not call me. So I think if it's something like that, I'll probably skip on it. Like, I have my primers right now. Stuff like primers, foundations, like base products, like I'm pretty good on, where I'm just like, you need to use these and not repurchase anything else that's like them. Not that I don't have a million of everything else, but I just get more excited for highlighters, lips, eyeshadow. I'm going to skip on that. Like I said, I'm trying to be good. It's not easy for me. And two, I need new sweaters, like new winter clothes, and I'm just like, I would rather spend my money on Black Friday on those things than just more makeup. So yeah, that is it for me. What things are you guys interested in? What are you guys buying? I would love to know. And I will see you guys in the next one. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye, guys.